What's up YouTube, this is Ethan RC1000 coming to another video about my Exceed RC Maxstone10. And this morning I was out playing in the snow with it and my servo horn broke, as you can see right here. Now this is a stock servo horn, so I just took it off and the servo, ran to my local hobby shop, and he checked the splines on the servo, I don't know what to call this, the servo gear that sits out where you'd attach a servo arm, and he found that a Futaba, right here, a Futaba servo would fit, so I got these servo arms. Now there's 4 kinds of servo arms in here, 2 of each, and it was $12.50, and it's made by a company called Servo. And the number is 670. I believe that's the part number. There you go. Made in the USA. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my trusty razor right here and cut it open. Do that off over here. There we are. Here we are. Here are the servo arms. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and take the old one right here. Move the car out of the way a little bit, just so I can get in here a little bit better and really see which size would work before I snap them off the parts tray. Now I'm looking. I'm going to go ahead and go with this one right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and snap it off the parts tree, like so. Super easy. Go ahead, now set my parts tree off to the side. Move the old servo horn into a little tray I have right here. Turn the car back around. And let's just double check this fits. It does. Okay, that would go on like so. Now, I already see a problem right here. Oh, nope. No, I don't. I don't see a problem. This is going to have to go on right there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the screw, the stock screw. So thread that through. And I'm going to go ahead with just one of these holes right here. Try and thread it in. Now these aren't self-tapping screws. So I'm going to have to find a screw that is, and this way I can thread this one through there. So give me a minute. Alright, I'm back. I just drilled out my servo horn with the second screw, with the second hole to the top, with a 7/64 drill bit. So now I'm going to go ahead and try and reattach the link, or the link arm for the steering onto this horn, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it onto the servo itself. Now, if there's not enough, if the plastic isn't thick enough here, I'm just going to go ahead and put on a nut, which I think I'm going to do, if there's enough thread coming out. Okay. There we go, that's nice and tight. Now I'm going to go ahead and attach it to the arm with the wheels as straight as possible. Try to line it up now. And you want to make sure you're coming in nice and square to it. You want to apply some pressure here. There we are. We got it on. I'm just going to feed my servo wire back up through the little battery tray slot up here and plug it into channel 1. Up over here. There we go. Now that's out of the way. Now that the servo horn is on, go ahead and thread in the other screw. Go ahead and move the camera a little bit so I can get in there. Yeah, it's this side. So you can see a little bit better. Just thread this in. And you don't want to use a drill on this because you don't want to risk stripping this, because then you'd have to get an all new servo. There we go. Nice and snug. And it's not turning all the way. Are we binding? Let's go ahead and take this off. Okay, there we go. What I just had to do is I just had to turn the vehicle on so this would realign to its original position, because when I was taking it off, I must have spun this, and if the vehicle's not on, it won't spin back to where it was. So I'm just going to eyeball it as best as possible. Go ahead and push that back on and screw it on, and then we should be good to go. Now I can actually see itself pulling it over the teeth. I'm going to make sure it's nice and snug. Yep, that's nice and tight. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. Turn the vehicle on. Grab my radio. Make sure it's on. There's left, right, left, right. I'm gonna have to fix the steering a little bit, the trim, which is very easy to do on your stock radio. You have trim, that's for the throttle. Just move it a little bit. There we are. Everything looks good, and that is how you change the servo arm on your vehicle. Just make sure when you put it back on that your wheels are facing straight, and that the servo is set to its original position from before you took the servo arm off. Now, don't be afraid to do this, and just so you guys know, a Futaba servo arm will fit onto the servo. Now, the length, I went with, I would say, the second biggest on the arm, on the little servo tree you get with the kit. Don't even know if I should call it a kit. It just comes with a handful of arms, and it worked out great. I'm gonna go ahead and go bash around with this in the snow. Maybe you'll get a nice little run video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. To all my fellows up on YouTube, later.